Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. We closing this thing on out, guys. Alright, let's get to the nitty gritty in this thing. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this map, for checking it out, for learning, for giving me comments and feedback. I greatly appreciate it. We are coming to the end of this long map. The Access Coalition, they trying to take me out. They hate the fact that I'm in first place. They tried to wolf pack me. They tried to manipulate me. They tried to use reverse psychology. None of it works. So right now I'm just getting all my spies and I'm using it towards damaging some of their anything they got. I just want to attack it so that they lose points. So that's the key right now, is to just send my spies to just damage some of their buildings and stuff like that. And then in some of these areas, I need to see how many troops they have in my province. Guys, if you don't know what's going on, just go back to part 1. Work your way on back down. We will be having a new game started very soon as we wrap this map up. I will be doing a lot of live videos. You guys have an opportunity to play on that same map with me, and we can talk about the map. We can follow up. I will be putting a lot of time into the map, so you'll have a lot of access to just ask me any questions. We can learn from each other. So I think it's going to be real fun, and I think that's what this game is all about. You know, it's not about being so negative or nothing like that. It's about the fun, and but it's also about the strategy, and it's a competitive game, and I like that about this game. So I look forward to playing with some of y'all. Y'all see my style, you see how I do. So only thing is, we will not be wolf packing anybody. We're not gonna cheat anybody. I'm gonna join if I decide to join a coalition. That's gonna be the coalition I decide to join, and it's not just gonna be based off of who tune in, who I like, and then it's gonna be based off the game, and it's gonna be fair. One thing about it, we're not gonna be hypocrites. But if you join that map with me, and I feel like you're doing well, and it makes sense to join up with you, and we can join a coalition on that map, then that would be absolutely fine. But we would not engage in anything that's unethical. We would not be engaging in alliances and multi-alliances and all this type of stuff. We're not going to wolf pack anybody. We're going to play fair, and it's going to be fun. Can't help everybody. Everybody would not be a part of my team. I'm going to pick my team based on the map and what I see going on the map. So I just wanted that to be clear. I would not have I would not have a set team before the map or any of that. No, we're going to start the game. Well, we will know each other. We can talk. You can let me know, okay, I'm in Australia. I'm in Africa, I'm over here, I'm in Asia, and we can talk, we can look at each other's, we can talk about each other's provinces, nations, how we can improve, we can do all that. But what we're not going to do, unless we are in a coalition on that map, we will not conspire against another player. We will not backdoor another player. If you decide to be in a coalition with somebody, then you ought to honor that. You ought to play fair. You ought to be a part of that coalition. As you can see, these guys finally have begun to infiltrate this island, and he got a pretty good chunk of land. But we are reaching the finale, guys. So what we're doing right now is we're holding on. We're still in first place. And that's kind of what these guys go. That's why they're pressing so hard. They want to try to get me out of first place. Now, I'm not in first place overall. Their coalition is in first place. But I'm in first place individually. And that makes a huge difference. Learn how to spell, oh Lord. So we just having little back and forth spats. But as you can see, guys, one thing that ain't changed. I'm still in first place. Not much to say right now. I'm just watching. I'm just trying to observe and just kind of let you guys just kind of visualize what's going on. All right, guys. So we're gonna stop it here. We'll be right back at you with another video. Y'all stay tuned.